on exactly that note, yeah, and even the whole architecture of, is Buddhism spiritual, or is this Buddhism, and, atheism or theism, you let me know how it goes, when you attain complete enlightenment, let me know the architecture of the cosmos, and regardless, this next breath, this next moment, right now, is all there is. So, short quote that I wanted to share with you briefly for your contemplation. This is a quote from the Meghiya Sutta, direct quote from the Buddha, as far as we are able to know. The quote is, "Thoughts, when followed and clung to, agitate the heart. Not understanding this, we run here and there in anxiety. But one who is ardent and mindful refrains from reactivity to their thoughts. One who is awakened thus lets them arise and pass away without a trace." So this is true on the cushion as well as off. Sensations, thoughts, and feelings arise, and to one way of looking at them, they're a problem, they're a distraction, they're an issue, and you have to stop them or prevent them or fix them somehow. And then maybe a little further along the journey, thoughts and feelings and sensations arise, and you're able to just kind of tolerate them. And you can just sit or just function in your life however, and just tolerate. And then maybe further along the journey, you recognize that every sensation and every thought and every feeling is arising in the present moment and can be a gateway into this present moment. It's saying you, wake up here, right now. Again and again, here, here, here. And by meeting them with this open, kind attention, this sati sampajana, as the Buddha calls it, clearly knowing, attending to, without judgment or critique. Every one of these arises to be liberated in its own place, presenting and unfolding on its own schedule. So, I offer that for your contemplation. Maybe wiggle, shake, like shoulders, neck, head. And then come to rest at your leisure. And in this moment before the bell rings, just notice what is present. How is this body? If it helps, maybe notice one or two things that are arising for you in the sensation of the body. Like, for instance, I can feel my hands and wrists on my lap, the pressure, the gentle warmth. I can feel my sit bones on the bench. I can hear the fan. Notice, take an inventory of your emotional state. What is arising in your heart right now? Even noticing the quality of attention in the mind. Is mind jumpy or scattered or focused or slow or clear, bright, whatever it is? Setting aside any judgment or reactivity. Remember, even when we are tired or angry or sad or sleepy, awareness is never tired, angry, sad, or sleepy. That awareness is always crystal clear, simply present to whatever is arising. The mirror of the sky. With nowhere else to go. With nothing else to do. With no one else to be. Sitting in a comfortable way. With this expansiveness of heart and mind, this tender acceptance of whatever is arising for you right now. And even though I say things like, be present to whatever is arising without any reactivity or choosing, or if there is reactivity, if there are preferences, can you be present to that in a non-judgmental and open way? And if there's resistance to that, can you be present to the resistance? Noticing the sensations of the body arising moment by moment. Pressure, heat, coolness, friction, contact, noticing each breath that flows in and flows out without any need to manage or control. And if it's helpful, when you notice these sensations of the in-breath, you can mentally say in. When you notice these sensations of the out-breath, you can mentally say out if you like. Like waves at the seashore. In an open and non-judgmental way, just noticing thoughts and feelings as they present. Remember, the letting go that the Buddha proposes is not a throwing away or a pushing down. The letting go that the Buddha proposes is allowing to unfold in its natural place. Every sensation, every mood, every feeling, every thought simply arises as a consequence of causes and conditions. Meeting them with our most tender and open attention is an expression of infinite compassion. And if you are using the breath as a focal point, in this last couple seconds, I invite you to let it go. Let go of any referent for attention. Simply rest. Open and unbound. Feel free to stay there or move if you like.